What I like about Joaquin is his unpredictability.
You are a mysterious man.
Joaquin is just kind of an enigma.
One of the greatest actors of our generation.
One of the most talented actors in cinema.
We don't know a ton about you personally.
The Viper Room.
Helicopters flying over, there are people that are trying to sneak onto your land.
I don't want to play the character of Joaquin anymore.
You're not going to act anymore?
No.
Phoenix announced last year that he'd be retiring from acting.
So you have a tendency to make things up.
And would concentrate instead on becoming a rapper.
Because I don't know what's real and what's not real.
Children of God. Demonic, evil, psychotic.
Joaquin has a really wicked sense of humor.
Wait, which guy are you?
I used to think that my life was a tragedy.
Are you Joaquin? Are you the character?
But now I realize my life's a comedy.
This episode is brought to you by Storyblocks.
How are you doing, Joaquin?
Just great.
I've read in many things that you don't enjoy doing talk shows.
You seem thrilled to be here, which is cool.
I know you love doing talk shows.
You can't wait to get out of here.
This summer I worked with Joaquin Phoenix.
He's a bit of an enigma.
I was very intimidated by Joaquin.
We don't know that much about him.
Excuse me?
He's not one of those actors who plays the celebrity role well at all.
You know what? I think our interviews will last about 2 seconds.
Yeah, no, I'm not answering that question.
Sorry, can we not all take pictures?
He's very close to mental illness.
He's combustible. Anything can happen at any time.
Why?
And I say that not as a joke.
What do you mean, why?
He's like filled with danger.
I cried 3 times during the course of it.
I don't believe you've ever cried in your life.
Joaquin makes everything intense.
Thank you.
We're done.
Born to counterculture parents who were members of the evangelical cult Children of God.
The Children of God was started in 1968 in California by this man, Moses David Berg.
Jesus, please come into my heart.
Berg was seen as a prophet by tens of thousands.
So now that I came to the Lord, I don't have any more doubt. I want everybody to be saved.
Years later, ex-members would call him demonic, evil, psychotic.
He was also seen as a fugitive by Interpol and as a seducer of young women.
God created boys and girls able to have children by about the age of 12 years of age.
What exactly will it take for the children to recover from a lifetime of cult indoctrination?
And then we went to Los Angeles. My mom started working at NBC for this amazing casting director named Joel Thurm. He introduced us to Iris Burton, who was like the child actor agent.
And acting became, an attractive concept, so we pursued it.
At 17 and the eldest, Number Phoenix is clearly the best known of his siblings. He drew rave reviews and established the family's name in Hollywood.
Taking a cue from their older brother, the other kids put their heads together and decided acting seemed like a pretty good idea.
With their various acting careers now taking up much of the time, do they miss not having a normal childhood?
Sweet Kids.
Right.
So when was this?
85, I think.
Which makes Joaquin what, 11?
Yep. Born in Puerto Rico, by the way.
Huh.
But they moved to Venezuela, were members of some religious cult, and left for Miami before Joaquin was even 3. Then a long road trip to Hollywood where they...
Wait. What is this over here?
Storyblocks, boss.
Explain yourself.
It's where I find stock footage, image, and sound. I find people listen to me more when I play videos too. Look, for one subscription cost, there's unlimited downloads, and it's all high quality stuff too. All the music and sound in this skit came from here. Even that.
Son, I don't know what back alley deals you've been making, but here we do things by the book.
Boss, Storyblocks keeps you legally covered. There's clear-cut licensing, and everything is 100% royalty-free.
What about the case, son? We don't have all day to be searching for videos.
It's streamlined, sir. I can access it directly from Premiere, and curated collections save so much time. Unlimited stock downloads. One price. Storyblocks.com/Dodford in the description.
So an unsteady past, a lack of privacy, and an abnormal childhood. What does that do to someone?
Say your name. Freddie Quill. I find it very difficult to work with myself.
You're breathing heavy.
Do your past failures bother you?
Maybe we just look ahead.
No?
I think he is capable
Do your past failures bother you?
No?
of just the most vivid depiction of our internal conflict.
I just told you it's because I took some shit. What are you being nervous about?
Where's your mother?
I don't know, Looney.
Infringement.
That struggle against the darker side is abundantly clear on the screen.
There it is, search me.
Where's your mother?
But I'm not here to fuck you. What are you doing?
Where's your mother? Bloody bitch. She's psychotic.
Yes.
Both external struggle, but also internal turmoil.
Well, I'm feeling light as a feather from that shit.
And Joaquin Phoenix is incredible. Like, he looks like he's at war with himself.
Do you love Doris?
Yes.
Is she the love of your life?
Yes, sir.
I argue with her.
She's wired. Oh, wait.
I told her I'd come back, and I never went back, and now I gotta get back to her.
Why don't you go back?
I don't know.
Oh, peace.
Wait. Wait! Wait! I don't know! Close your eyes.
I don't want to play the character of Joaquin anymore.
Nominated twice for an Academy Award, Phoenix announced last year that he'd be retiring from acting
Enough's enough.
and would concentrate instead on becoming a rapper.
The hip-hop Bohemian Rhapsody, I want it to be epic. I think it's good.
He said he didn't want to act anymore and he wanted to try doing music. I had no idea sort of what exactly was going to happen.
No, forget. That's enough. That's enough.
Hi. You live here, right?
Yeah.
Now, you work obviously with the amazing Joaquin Phoenix. How sad is it that this is his last film?
Is it really your last film?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I'm through it, man. I think it's just moving on. It's rediscovering something else. I don't understand why it seems hard to understand. When I was 15 or 16, my brother River came home from work and he had a VHS copy of a movie called Raging Bull.
Jack, tell me why. Why the fuck do we have to come to...
Brian, can you read this? I can't figure out some of the words.
I started acting when I was very young, and as I became a teenager, I had just grown kind of disinterested in it, and he sat me down and made me watch it.
I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody.
And the next day he woke me up and he made me watch it again.
Instead of a bum, which is what I am. Let's face it.
How about if I tell you a story?
And he said, you're gonna start acting again.
Once upon a time, there was a little bitty one of a kid.
This is what you're gonna do.
And Robbie had a big, gigantic, strong, powerful, humongous brother.
I think that he just gave me a lot of confidence, and I am indebted to him for that because acting has given me such an incredible life.
But you're such a good kid.
At 17 and the eldest,
River was a really substantial actor and movie star.
River Phoenix is clearly the best known of his siblings.
And we didn't really know it.
2, 3, 4. Until now.
At 21 years old,
we joined River Phoenix.
River Phoenix has a collection of hard-to-play parts under his belt.
With all the work, television, commercials, feature films you have done so far in your life.
In films ranging from Stand By Me.
Kids lose everything unless there's someone there to look out for them.
To Running on Empty.
Now go out there and make a difference.
Phoenix has met with considerable success in his brief career.
Aren't you about to celebrate your 18th birthday?
Yeah, I think he is on the right path.
Lots of gifts from your brothers and sisters and parents.
Yes, indeed.
But River Phoenix doesn't seem to care about what's expected in Hollywood.
As far as the future, I'm not at all sure what I want to do.
Or by the public.
My life isn't in need of any sort of acceptance by, the general public. If I do continue in this acting, which I think I might, being true is all I can do. I just want to keep it true.
Thank you.
I've had a pretty good life.
But on Halloween night, 1993, whatever wisdom the young actor had deserted him.
This is a Fox News update.
One of Hollywood's rising stars, River Phoenix,
Collapsed outside a Hollywood nightclub.
And he paid the price with his life.
The cause of death is under investigation.
An autopsy later today will determine the exact cause of death.
No one is saying exactly what caused the young actor to go into seizures at a nightclub and then die outside on the Sunset Strip over the weekend. But suspicion is pointing in one tragic direction.
And from coast to coast, all suspicion has centered on drugs.
I mean, he just looked completely stoned.
With all of the signs of a cocaine reaction.
Valium, cocaine, and heroin.
The 911 call from his little brother set the tone.
How old is he? Okay, take it easy, okay? Okay, what's the address, sir, do you know? Sir, calm down. Tell her not to give him mouth-to-mouth. You only give him mouth-to-mouth if he's not breathing. What's he doing? Just seems like he's sleeping? Okay, that's very normal. That's very normal. Sometimes, in fact, sometimes they do actually.
Incredible grief sweeps the nation's youth over the death of River Phoenix.
We were so removed from kind of the entertainment world. We didn't watch entertainment shows. We didn't have the entertainment magazines in our house. River was a really substantial actor and movie star, and we didn't really know it. And so during that time in which you're most vulnerable, there are helicopters flying over, there are people that are trying to sneak onto your land. Certainly for me, it felt like it impeded on the mourning process, right?
Yeah? Do you know why? Why? Because you're such a good kid.
Oh, bullshit, dude. It fucking sucks. I'm just gonna be a goddamn joke forever.
You know, it's been 3 years since the last time you were on the show, and I will just say right off the top here, you look different than I remember you. How is that, the beard?
In what way?
And you were terrific in the film. I really enjoyed your work.
Thank you.
I mean, because did you see him on Letterman?
Earlier this month, you might recall actor Joaquin Phoenix made a rather odd appearance, to put it mildly, on the David Letterman show.
But you're not going to act anymore?
No.
Huh. Why is that?
I don't know. I mean,
so you have given it some thought.
I mean, it was like a performance. It was so brilliant.
That's a joke. What do you have them on?
I'm sorry? What
do you gas them up with?
I don't know what he's doing. Maybe it's like a big performance art piece or something.
I watched that whole interview and I said to myself, Joaquin Phoenix is a fucking genius.
Do you have any fun stories to tell us?
That was like the greatest press appearance I've ever seen in my life.
I'll come to your house and chew gum.
Okay, I don't have to.
No, just relax.
I won't do the gum.
How different is that man we're seeing now with the beard to the one you worked with in the film?
You know, Joaquin is just kind of an enigma. It's hard to understand him.
And Joaquin, I'm sorry you couldn't be here tonight.
10 minutes on Letterman, He was on every publication the next day.
What was that?
Just a few hours ago, Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix.
I've given up acting.
He triggered all kinds of chatter after his appearance on The Late Show with David Letterman.
Look how crazy it is.
Viewers were left wondering if Phoenix was just totally out of it.
He's a fucking nut. He must have been high or something.
He is sky high. A heroin addict, I'm told.
Totally on drugs.
You've given up acting. You've given up shaving.
People aren't sure if he's having a mental breakdown.
Maybe it was a hoax. No one still knows.
It was an act, though.
You were chewing gum at the Oscars.
Definitely
No way. No way.
You really think he was
No way.
being...
Okay, take it on.
Who knows if this is just another character?
Nobody cares about your rap music.
Joaquin was probably reading that shit like,
You know, you never really know what he's up to.
and you know who the guest on after him was? Exactly. Who gives a fuck what happened after that?
Behind you!
Joaquin, please, not please. Come on.
Sir, can you just pull over for a sec? I'm just gonna be a goddamn joke forever. I can't believe it. Why'd I do that? Why'd I do that?
Only time you see Joaquin Phoenix, he's in a movie pretending to be somebody completely different. So you can't tell what he's actually like.
And then a year and a half ago, you come out, and honestly, it's like you slipped and hit your head in the tub. So what do you have to say for yourself?
Well, thank you for letting me come on the show. We want to make this film.
You and who wanted to make
Casey Affleck.
Yeah.
That's Casey Affleck right there.
Casey!
Joaquin Phoenix's new documentary titled I'm Still Here, The Lost Year of Joaquin Phoenix.
We want to do a film that explored celebrity
Making fun of actors and how seriously they take themselves and the media.
and explored the relationship between the media and the consumers and the celebrities themselves.
I watch your interviews and I love them all because I don't know what's real and what's not real.
Because you have a tendency to make
What do you
things
mean?
up.
I proposed to her and she said yes.
You lie on talk shows every time I've ever seen you.
Everybody lies on talk shows.
You proposed to her, so you're getting married?
Well, I mean, if everything works out, but yeah.
I went to a dinner after that, and I said congratulations.
We're all watching Letterman last night, and I guess I have to ask you, are congratulations really in order?
Good luck if this thing with the yoga woman works out, okay?
Thanks so much.
Are you actually engaged?
No.
I bought into the whole thing, so I gave him a big hug, and then I found out it wasn't true.
And you've been working with him
I feel
for
as
weeks,
duped
you know?
as you do.
Well, did you think it would just be a good story to say you were engaged?
I wanted the audience to like me.
So you said you were engaged just to get applause?
Sure.
See if it works now. So I understand you're engaged.
I am. I actually just got
Interesting that you say that because Todd sent me an outtake reel, and we cut it down a bit, but well, let's take a look at that and tell us what was happening here.
The constant whispering, just shut the up, dude.
Joaquin has a really wicked sense of humor.
I know you started the share thing, Larry.
Like when we put that clip on the talk show, Jimmy Kimmel. That was his idea.
It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal.
He was acting, pretending like I sent it to Jimmy Kimmel, right?
Now, what happened there? Who's Larry?
Yeah, Larry is the cinematographer. This is so embarrassing.
But he's such a good actor, everyone believes it. And then I get a million messages of people saying, you don't understand, Joaquin's an artist, you shouldn't have sabotaged him like that. You're ruining him on national television.
I can't do this, man. Yeah, look, sometimes movies get intense.
And I would send these to Joaquin and I go, can I just tell everybody that this was your idea and this was a thing we were in on?
I was supposed to be private.
And he'd go, no, don't you get it? This is the moment. It wasn't about the moment on TV, it's about this moment.
Awkward. Not a great look.
It's the misunderstanding that he could revel in.
When you start out as a child actor, you're taught all these things, like about finding your light and knowing your lines and like being professional. I always think it's like the opposite of what you should learn as a child actor. Whatever you're feeling in the moment is valid.
Gonna make it.
There's an old saying, of course, that goes, the family that plays together stays together.
My sisters Rain and Liberty and Summer, who are still my best friends. And I want to also acknowledge my dad, John Lee. He's the baddest motherfucker I ever met. But mostly, I want to thank my mother, Heart. Everything that I do is for her, and I love you madly, because she's a constant source of inspiration, and she taught me amazing values and principles that have guided me my whole career.
One of the most talented and transformative actors in cinema, Joaquin Phoenix.
I do something. Whether I was acting, whether I was doing music,
I sing a song, I made a real record.
I give myself to something.
Joaquin Phoenix, I think he's one of the greatest actors of our generation.
He's so alive, it's unbelievable.
Mr. Theodore Twombly.
Hi.
Joaquin was astonishing in it and beautiful and so fucking present, you know?
I'm just really sorry that your children died.
I don't think I can do that part.
He's a teammate, and he's so inventive and beautiful and soulful.
He is an explosive, totally unpredictable presence on set.
Those 2 girls for 6. Okay.
Hello, I'm here.
You're dating your computer?
She's not just a computer. She's her own person.
You gotta join the police, Bobby.
He challenged me in every way possible.
He died for nothing.
But would still making me feel safe. He made me a better actress.
Joaquin has a sense of strength and power and vulnerability all at once.
It's just this animal that's walked into where there's a bunch of movie cameras that happen to be on, and it's the highest compliment of acting to me.
Am I not merciful? She really hates you. You're saying.
Why is everybody so upset about these guys? If it was me dying on the sidewalk,
I'll say, oh my God, that's horrible.
you'd walk right over me.
And then go on eating their dinners.
What I like about Joaquin is his unpredictability.
Get out of here. Fuck things up.
You want me to come into your place, fuck everything up, flip everything around?
Not fuck up my fucking life. Not make me look like I'm a fucking joke.
Here's a guy who thinks if you just keep laughing,
Joaquin has a really wicked sense of humor.
it'll somehow make you funny.
Things that I do all the time that are out of character.
I'll come to your house and chew gum.
Okay, I don't have to.
No,
just. What does that mean to be in character?
I proposed to her and she said yes.
I was supposed to be private. Murray, one small thing.
Yeah.
When you bring me out,
It's about a person at war with himself.
can you introduce me as Joker?
You've done an incredible work. I mean, I'm not an actor.
I'm not either. Human psychology is really complex. How about another joke, Murray? And what motivates our actions is really complex.
I think we've had enough of your jokes.
And so it makes sense to want to use the medium of film to try and control life.
Joaquin, I'm sorry you couldn't be here tonight.
I used to think that my life was a tragedy.
Is Joaquin Phoenix ever going to do a comedy?
But now I realize there's something valuable and interesting about not being able to control it. It's a fucking comedy. My life's a comedy.
I don't want to play
It's just kind of an enigma.
You have a tendency to make things up.
She's not going to act.
Is it knowing your last name?
Children of God.
Hate me or like me,
Wicked sense of humor.
Phoenix, just don't misunderstand me.